Hey everybody, it's Bob Croddy. I'm back. I wanted to read to you a few of these names here. This is from Texas. World War II veterans who died in combat during World War II. Manuel Cruz, Daniel Diaz, Alberto Dominguez, Guerrero Estes, Jesus Garcia, Gabriel Gonzalez, Manuel Gonzalez, Roberto Gonzalez, Fernando Hernandez, Hector Hernandez, Salvador Lopez, Luis Martinez, Manuel Martinez, Edmundo Navarez, Isabel Ortiz, Jesus Pena, and Jose Perez. Now these are just a few of the people that I'm looking at here that are Hispanic who died for our country in World War II. Now, my name is Bob Croddy, if I didn't say already, and I'm back. So I hope you like my new hat. It's backwards because I'm on mirror view, but it says U.S. Army. You know, some of you that have followed me closely here understand that my two sons are in the U.S. Army, and one's just getting ready to finish basic training, and the other one is already both full-time, so has already completed basic training, and they're both full-time. So I'm coming to you from the Heartland, from Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Here, we're people who, myself, love guns. We love our freedom. We love our God. And we're, again, just everyday people from the Heartland. I'm watching the news. I'm watching things that are happening here with the Virginia race for governor. And I'm astonished. I'm astonished because I like pickup trucks. I'm astonished because, like I said, I like guns. I'm astonished because I like to put Donald Trump bumper stickers on the back of my car. And actually, I had 2 U.S. Army bumper stickers on the back of my car, too. And none of this stereotypical behavior in a recent ad is something that should be used as a profile to try to divide our country. So I want to bring up this big ad that took place these last few weeks, a few days in Virginia's governor's race. In my past videos, I've talked about how socialism in the Obama new Socialist Democrat Party, what they try to do is they try to take away our freedom. They try to take away our they are actively working to take away our rights, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, and our Second Amendment rights. And they do this to consolidate power. Socialists like to silence their opposition, and ultimately their end game is to change the U.S. Constitution and to take away our freedom. One of their biggest tactics and what they're doing is they like to divide us. And I've been talking about this in my videos. They like to divide us by race, by gender. They promote racism even to divide our country for political gain. If you've watched my past videos, you've seen me talk about this over and over again. How this new Socialist Democrat Party, and I say that with real facts, real figures about who these people are. Bernie Sanders ran as a socialist. Almost won the Democrat primary as a socialist. I'm not making this stuff. Barack Obama stands in front of a Che memorial. Che is a communist revolutionary. In Cuba, while President Barack Obama was president in Cuba, he stands in front of a Che memorial. Brings the whole U.S. envoy, dozen people or so, and lines them up in front of Che. Now, Che was a communist revolutionary, a very bad guy. So when you talk about socialism in the Democrat Party, it's not far-fetched. So they use these tactics of division to divide us. And the most recent and the most appalling thing I've seen politically in all my life, and I've been politically active for decades, is the idea that we have, actually I wanted to watch this while I talked about it, so hold on one second while I do this. Turn the volume down. I'm gonna watch this video, and I'm gonna put links to this video down on this page. When this thing's done, I'm gonna hit finish, and I'm gonna put some links down here so you can see the video for yourself. But the video in Virginia has a guy driving a pickup truck. He's got a Confederate flag hanging off the back of his huge pickup truck. He's got a "Don't Tread on Me" sticker, which is a sticker I would have on the back of my. I don't have one currently, but I mean I wouldn't be opposed to it. I've often referred to "Don't Tread on Me," which is basically freedom. You know, we want our freedoms to not be trampled on. So he's got an Ed Gillespie bumper sticker on the back. He's driving down the street with this big Confederate flag hanging off the back, and a couple of these Hispanic boys are running down the street. And one of them, it starts out with one, then there's two running from a guy who's being chased. These kids are being chased by this "Don't Tread on Me" big plate on the front of the car. Very stereotypical type of ad of who we are. They're driving down. They got a Muslim girl who has her head wrap on, and she joins the team, and they're all running for cover. They're running for their lives because the white man, Hick, is coming to kill them. He's going to run them down with their truck. Now, I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is this? This is the most ridiculous ad I've ever seen in my life, but it goes exactly to what I've been saying all along. I've been saying that the Democrat Party is using racism to divide our country. And this is another continuation of a long series of evil acts where they rent racists. They have people dress up as KKK members and come into Tea Party events and cause problems. This should be denounced by everyone. Everyone should call this video out for what it is. Again, I'm going to put links on this video as I'm done. But here's the thing. I think when you start to talk about a white person, you start talking about injustices, by someone who happens to be white. If you reverse the roles, so let's reverse the conversation. Let's reverse how this ad works. Let's change up some of the players in it. And I mean, I have a lot of black friends. I'm not trying to cause any division, but I'm just saying, let's change some of the roles here. Okay? Let's have a black fella who's driving down the street with his car riding low, with tinted windows, booming the box, right? He's got this big boom box going with rap music going. And he pulls up behind some white guys, and a couple of his black friends pull out some guns and start chasing. Maybe they don't fire the guns. They start chasing 3, 4, 5 white girls or boys down the street in rural America. Okay? And here's the kicker. Let's play that ad, and I'm not suggesting we do any of this, by the way, but let's play that ad in rural America. Let us put that ad up in New Palestine, Indiana, Shelbyville, Indiana, rural America, some middle of the sticks, Ohio or Michigan. Let's put that ad up on a congressional race and see what the left does. See what CNN, the fake news, does. Because I guarantee you that the shock would hit. It would be crazy. So the idea that this is reversed, I think we start to really understand how awful, how divisive this is. And so my argument here is that we need to push back. We need to call this out for what it is. They are trying to divide us. At every step of the way. And what we must understand, and I've said this before, some of the worst socialists Socialism, by definition, is incompatible with freedom. Some of the worst socialists in the world's history have been white people, white men. Stalin is one example. I don't care what race you are. If you're brown, like the men that and one woman I referred to earlier on that died for our country in World War II, if you're brown, you're black, if you're white, what unites us is our quest for freedom. And we can never forget that. We can't allow them to divide us because of our gender or our race or all these other things. Socialism, my friends, is incompatible with freedom. And we need to stop, and we need to defend freedom at all costs. And I'm done. I'm not going to go long today, but we need to call this out for what it is. Share this video, share the videos that I put on the links here below, and expose this craziness for what it is. Y'all take care.